Have you ever wondered what it would be like if suddenly all the pieces of your life's puzzle fit perfectly? If every challenge turned into an opportunity and you felt like you were exactly where you should be? This is the power of finding your frequency. The vibration we emit, the emotions we feel, and the energies we project have a profound impact on our lives. When we align our frequency with our desires and goals, we unlock an unlimited potential for transformation. A few years ago, I was stuck in an endless routine, feeling dissatisfied and unmotivated. My day-to-day life was nothing more than a monotonous job and superficial interactions. Until one day, something clicked inside me. I realized I needed to change my vibration, elevate my frequency to attract a fuller and more meaningful life. This awakening led me to explore the concept of vibration and its importance in our lives. Vibration is the energy that circulates throughout the universe, influencing everything from the smallest particles to the biggest events. When we understand and apply this concept, we can transform our reality. But how exactly do we do that? Let's start to demystify this idea. I promise that what you're about to read can transform your life. But for that, I need you to actively participate. Dedicate a few minutes, put aside any distractions, and focus here with me. The secret to unlocking the power of vibration is not just in understanding the concept, but in fully experiencing it. When I began my journey, I realized that passivity was my greatest enemy. I was waiting for changes to happen without making any real effort. But I soon understood that to transform my life, I needed to be proactive. This meant not only desiring change, but also acting to make it happen. And this action starts with active participation, the commitment to fully engage in the process. Actively participating also means being present. Often we are physically in one place, but our mind is elsewhere. I learned that true transformation occurs when we are fully present, aware of every thought and emotion. This is the first step to aligning our frequency with our desires. The concept of vibration might seem abstract, but let's simplify it. Vibration in simple terms is the energy we feel and emit. Everything in the universe vibrates at different frequencies, from inanimate objects to living beings. When we talk about vibration in a personal context, we refer to our emotions and states of mind. Feeling good, happy, at peace means we are vibrating high. Feeling sad, anxious, stressed indicates a low vibration. The key to achieving our desires is to learn to maintain a high vibration, that is, to feel good as much as possible. This doesn't mean ignoring negative emotions, but rather learning to manage them and not let them dominate our life. When I started studying vibration, I noticed that many explanations were technical and confusing. I decided to simplify it. Vibrating high means feeling good, and feeling good is something we can all achieve, regardless of external circumstances. This realization was liberating and helped me focus on what really matters, my emotions and how I felt daily. My journey with vibrations began unassumingly, but soon became a profound transformation. It all started when I realized my life was stagnant. I was stuck in a job that didn't satisfy me, surrounded by people with whom I had no real connection. I felt empty and purposeless. One day, I decided I needed to change. I began exploring the concept of vibration and how it could impact my life. I discovered that by raising my vibration, I could attract better things to myself. This meant adopting a more positive attitude, taking better care of myself, and seeking activities that brought me joy and satisfaction. My first big change was starting to walk to work instead of taking the bus. This simple act helped me start the day with more energy and enthusiasm. On the way, I began to notice things I had never seen before. The beauty of a park, the aroma of fresh coffee, the kindness of strangers. These small changes elevated my vibration and transformed my outlook on life. Experts say that vibration is the energy that animates everything in the universe, influencing particles, atoms, and molecules. And that includes you. Everything in the universe is made of energy, and everything is constantly vibrating. When we understand this, we realize that our own vibrations have a direct impact on the reality we experience. Throughout my journey, I learned that our emotions are a reflection of our vibrations. We feel good and vibrate high. We feel bad and vibrate low. The key to achieving our desires is learning to constantly raise our vibration. This doesn't mean avoiding negative emotions, but rather learning to manage them and transform them into growth opportunities. By adopting this mindset, I began to notice significant changes in my life. Small moments of gratitude, acts of kindness, and the practice of mindfulness helped me maintain a high vibration. Over time, these practices became a habit, and my life started to flow in ways I had never imagined. The universe truly responds to our vibrations, and when we align our frequency with our desires, anything becomes possible. Our emotions are the thermometer of our vibrations. When we're happy, we vibrate high. When we're sad or stressed, we vibrate low. This understanding is crucial for transforming our lives because it gives us the power to change our emotional state, and consequently, our vibration. We don't need to be experts to know when we're feeling good or bad. The key is to recognize these moments and take action to improve how we feel. I used to let external situations dictate my mood. If something went wrong at work, my entire day was ruined. However, by understanding that my emotions control my vibration, I started practicing self-observation. Whenever I felt bad, I would ask myself, what can I do right now to feel a little better? Sometimes it was a simple walk, a conversation with a friend, or even a moment of silence and deep breathing. Over time, I realized that I had the power to change my emotional state in any situation. This control over my emotions not only elevated my vibration, but also gave me a sense of freedom and personal power. Learning to manage our emotions is essential to maintaining a high vibration and attracting what we desire in life. We often unnecessarily complicate the idea of high and low vibrations. Vibrating high simply means feeling good. We don't need to understand all the technical details or complex theories to raise our vibration. The essential thing is to focus on activities and thoughts that make us feel good. For example, I started creating a list of things that made me feel good and incorporating them into my daily routine. This included listening to music I loved, spending time in nature, practicing gratitude, and meditating. These simple but powerful practices helped me maintain a consistently high vibration. When we focus on feeling good, we attract more things that make us feel good. It's a positive cycle that starts with small daily changes. We don't need to wait for big events or achievements to vibrate high. Small moments of joy and gratitude are enough to elevate our vibration and transform our life. The law of attraction teaches us that we attract into our lives what we focus our energies on. If we're constantly thinking about problems and difficulties, we attract more of that. On the other hand, if we focus on solutions, gratitude, and goals, we start to attract those things into our life. When I discovered the law of attraction, I was fascinated. I began applying its principles, focusing on positive thoughts and visualizing my desires. However, I realized that merely wishing for something wasn't enough. It was necessary to align my actions with my thoughts and feelings. For example, I wished for a promotion at work, but I realized that to achieve this, I needed not only to visualize it, but also to act in a way that demonstrated my value. I started working with more dedication, improving my skills, and communicating better with my colleagues and superiors. This combination of positive thinking and action led me to achieve my goals. One of the biggest pitfalls of the law of attraction is the illusion that we can simply wish for something and wait for the universe to deliver it. It's comforting to think that all we need to do is visualize our desires and they will magically come true. However, the reality is that we need to take action. Passivity was a major obstacle in my life. I used to dream of a better life but didn't take the necessary actions to make it a reality. When I finally understood that I needed to step out of my comfort zone and act, I began to see significant changes. I realized that the universe responds to our vibrations, but also to our actions. Action is a crucial part of the manifestation process. We need to work towards our goals, even if it's through small daily steps. The combination of positive thinking, elevated feelings, and directed action creates a powerful path to success. To transform our desires into reality, action is indispensable. It's not enough to just think and feel positively. We need to act in accordance with those thoughts and feelings. Action is the link that connects our vibration with the manifestation of our desires. I decided to map out a clear plan for my goals. I started with small, achievable targets that motivated me and showed progress. Each small achievement elevated my vibration and encouraged me to continue. I realized that consistent and directed action was the key to transforming my life. By aligning my actions with my intentions, I began to see tangible results. Small victories added up, and over time significant changes occurred. Action doesn't have to be grand, it can be one step at a time, but it must be consistent and aligned with our desires. This practical and proactive approach helped me achieve a fuller and more satisfying life. One of the most important lessons I learned was that to elevate my vibration, I needed to transform not only my internal environment, but also my external one. The way we react to our surroundings and the people we interact with significantly influences our vibration. Change starts within us, but it expands to everything around us. In my case, I started transforming my external environment by making small changes in my daily routine. Instead of getting annoyed by the neighbor's noise, I woke up earlier and went for a walk. This simple change made my day start on a more positive note. At work, I began interacting more with my colleagues, creating a more pleasant and collaborative environment. These small changes in the external environment directly reflected on my internal state. I felt lighter, happier, and more willing. I realized that by transforming what was around me, I was also transforming myself. This synergy between the internal and external is essential to maintaining a high vibration and a balanced life. Spiritual awakening is not something that happens overnight. It is a continuous process that integrates into our daily routine. We often associate spiritual awakening with grand revelations or extraordinary moments, but it can be found in the small things of everyday life. My morning walks became a time for reflection and connection with myself. During these moments, I practiced gratitude and mindfulness, paying attention to my surroundings and appreciating every detail. These simple yet profound practices helped me awaken spiritually in a gradual and consistent way. Spiritual awakening is about finding peace and purpose in the little things. We don't need spiritual retreats or complex practices to achieve this. It's in everyday interactions, in the appreciation of nature, in acts of kindness, and in gratitude for each moment. Incorporating these practices into my daily routine was essential to maintaining a high vibration and a constant sense of well-being. During my journey, I faced many obstacles that tested my determination and my ability to maintain a high vibration. The universe doesn't offer us a life without challenges, but rather opportunities for growth. Persistence is the key to overcoming these obstacles and continuing to move towards our goals. I remember a critical moment when my boss announced that his nephew would take the position I had been striving for. It was a hard blow, and for a moment, I questioned everything I had learned about vibration and the law of attraction. However, I realized that this challenge was a disguised opportunity. It was a sign that I needed to seek something more aligned with my true desire. I decided to turn this disappointment into motivation to become a freelancer. This was one of the biggest challenges I faced, but persistence led me to achieve a life I truly loved. Every obstacle overcome reinforced my confidence and my ability to maintain a high vibration, regardless of circumstances. Our subconscious plays a crucial role in the realization of our desires. Often, what we consciously wish for is not aligned with what we truly want on a deeper level. To manifest our desires, it is essential to align the conscious with the subconscious. In my case, although I desired a promotion, my subconscious knew that what I really wanted was freedom and control over my own time. When I realized this discrepancy, I understood why my efforts were not yielding the desired results. I needed to realign my conscious desires with my true yearnings. The practice of meditation and self-reflection helped me access my subconscious and understand my true desires. This allowed me to align my actions and vibrations more effectively, resulting in a quicker and more satisfying manifestation of my goals. The power of the subconscious cannot be underestimated. It is the key to unlocking our true potential. Throughout this journey, I learned that true achievement is not just about reaching our goals, but about the entire path we travel. Every step, every challenge, every small victory is part of a larger journey that shapes and transforms us. I realized that the life I so desired wasn't just in the final destination, but in every moment lived with intention and presence. The true magic lies in finding joy and gratitude in the process, in each day, in every small progress. This understanding completely changed the way I see life and my goals. The journey to find our frequency is continuous and ever-evolving. It's not about reaching a final point, but about growing and transforming along the way. By understanding this, we can live more fully and meaningfully, enjoying each moment and maintaining a high vibration that attracts everything we desire. Thank you for choosing to spend this time with me, and more importantly, thank you for being exactly who you are. Move forward with courage, curiosity, and above all, with a heart full of hope and gratitude. Until our next meeting, may each of you continue to vibrate high and find beauty in every moment of your existence. Once again, thank you, and see you in the next video.